check everything is working as expected. It's been a while since I last did this. Right, cool. I think this is the best we're gonna get. Let me see if I can boost the sound a little bit. I think the sound is perhaps actually, I think the sound is not coming from the right. Let's try this. Okay, confirm that. It's all good. At least it should be using the right microphone. Trying to see if I can boost the audio a little bit. It felt perhaps a little not loud enough. Right. Let's see how this goes. This seems to be picking up in just about the right area, but we'll see as we get along. Cool. Oh my goodness. Always complicated when it comes to streams. Just trying to... Did I just break it? I don't think I broke it. Oh, that did break it. Yeah, just trying to see. If I can make it a little bit less grainy, but I think we're not gonna get any better than this. So we're gonna stick with it. Yay for not being a professional streamer, am I right? Video format. Can I improve any of this? No. I don't think so. All right, we'll stick with this then. This is what it's gonna be. Hi, welcome to this very unusual stream, I guess. We haven't done this before. I'm gonna move myself out of my auto window because now I see myself twice and it's bad enough to see myself once. Don't want that happening. And let me just close all of these. Cool. So yeah, this is the second stream. Yesterday we had Cireon streaming some of the Christmas content. The idea of Advent is that we do something different and new every single day of Advent. Today we're building Lego. I got a nice Christmas set, as you can see here. Oh my goodness, the light reflection. That should hopefully not be a problem once we get started. Um, but before I go and open the box and we get to see what happens inside, I wanted to have a quick shout out to the charity which we are benefiting for this Advent. So we are raising money as part of all the streams we do this week um, towards Rise Above the Disorder, which is a charity that ensures that everybody who needs it can get access to mental health care. So they help you get access, and if you don't have the funds or money to afford it, they will ensure that it gets compensated and paid for you, so that money is never a obstacle to get the necessary help. Which is great, honestly. I think there's already too big of a taboo on the whole um, mental health care thing, I suppose. So just making sure that any possible obstacles that might exist are taken away, in my opinion, is great. So that's the little contribution we as a clan are making this particular Advent. I hope you find it worthwhile. If you want, you can go to the Advent page, which I'll post in chat right now, which would help you. Um, which nope, that's not the right. Actually, is it? There you go. That's the link you should click if you want to have a small donation. I'll make sure to call out any donations we get on stream. And if you're watching this afterwards on YouTube or on the VOD, the donations will be open until at least the end of the year. So any small donation helps, and I hope you're willing to contribute. But without further ado, let's look at the set. So we're building Santa's Visit. It's a very Christmas themed set. Started getting a little bit into Lego building back when the Corona pandemic hit. Um, at some point, I had to take a vacation because you can't stack up vacation days indefinitely. That's not how that works in most countries. And I had to do something, so I decided to put together a Lego set. And ever since, I've been a little bit addicted. Just about there, you can see one of the Lego sets. The other ones are higher up, so you can't see them in the camera. But like Lego, I like having like Christmas stalls for the festive season, which we are currently approaching. Why not combine both? Um, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be putting together this set. I hope we can finish it on stream. But at any point during the stream, I'll be chatting with you. Um, any topics you want to chat about, just put them in chat, and we'll see what happens. Um, cool. So first of all, let's open the box. That's always an exciting part of the build, of course. All right, so this one opens fairly easily. I've had boxes which didn't want to open. So as you can see, I put a little close-up camera here, so you can see what I'm doing. But I'll try and keep everything sort of in view. But this is my first time building Lego on stream, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we've got a few bags here. So 8, 2. Let's put those all to the side. We won't need that. I've got a few nice stickers that we will be putting on our Lego. Bag 7, 5, 1, 6. Oh, there's the book. Alright, there we go. It's a lovely manual. 6, 4, and 3. So it looks like we have 8 bags to go through. That's good. I reckon that a bag usually takes me around 15 minutes each. So 2 hours sounds like a good length. Let me just drop that away. I'll clean that up after the stream. So let's look. Oh, look, we have like 2 little books. So the first book is sort of a smaller manual with the smaller things. And then the second one, the bigger one, that starts with bag 2. So I guess we start with the smaller one. Let's do it in order. So I'm just going to chuck this out of view. I promise you they're not going anywhere. We'll be putting all of this together. And we start with a tiny little bag here. So let's open it up. And what I like to do with these bags, I like to just empty them and then sort them a little bit, so that we can just start following the instructions real easy. We don't have to search for tiny things. In this case, it's mostly a lot of different small pieces, so I might just put them together by color. That should already help us somewhat. There's it. There's the famous brick separator. If my building experience is any indicator, we're going to be using it a few times today. Not particularly Well, it's easy to make mistakes, right? You just one miscount, and that's it. So, all right. It looks like we're putting together a person. Um, oh, okay. This is one of the. This is a really cool towel. I have one in a different set as well. Um, if I take out this little piece of paper, this little slip of paper. Oop, there it is. It actually, it's a light. It's a little battery inside. And it acts as a light, so that is cool. That's always a really cool feature. A few more brown things with white things. Just trying to get everything sort of in its own place. I notice I'm sorting things on this side. Um, I promise you it's all nicely sorted by color. I'll try and use more of this side of the table for the actual building. It's always a little bit tricky with camera angles on how you want to get things going exactly. God, this first bag is lots of small little pieces. Oh, the head is going away. Um, yeah, honestly, sorting all of this is gonna take forever, so I think we might, in this particular case, just not do that. And just deal with it as we go along. Alright, so that's all the bags empty. Let's put those out of the way temporarily. And let's start looking at what we actually need to do. So, first of all, we're going to put together a little dude. So, that's going to be um, these bits, but we also need a scarf. So, that's going to be this little bit and hair. Alright, yes. Um, let's put that together. And then the scarf goes on the little torso. Legs. Head, and there we go. It's a little dude. And he is meant to be carrying a letter. I just don't know where the letter is. Is that... No, that's not a sticker. Oh, I think I found it. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna put that in his hand. Somehow, if I manage. There we go. So now we have a little dude. Excellent. It's always nice. Next we're gonna like build a little fence. It looks like so that's where the plate is gonna come in. Um, put the fences on. They need to stick out a little bit, like so. Right, because then we can use the fences to make the plate a little bit bigger. Um, such, and then we use these brown pieces. That's not the right brown piece to make. Do I see that right? Yeah, to make little side bits like so. Need to be careful because it looks like there's also these sort of pieces with a side dot on it. That's usually that's what I really like about Lego sets. Like the reason they put things in separate bags. I mean, a lot of plastic gets involved. I'm not a big fan of that necessarily. But what I do like is that they're usually smart about making sure that components that are very similar to each other are in different bags. So that is great. All right, so now we get to the first of some cool ideas. Like, of course, this is a Christmassy set, and it wouldn't be Christmas without snow. So we're gonna have a few ways of building snow. So one of them is just making like a little hump like this. So you can see it forms a little. Let me take my hand away. Forms like a little hump like that. I'll put that in front of the fence to to make it look real, I guess. Real enough. Real enough. I noticed the contrast on the white is not great. That's the problem I'm dealing with here with the lack of natural light. Should have done it earlier, but there you go. If the contrast becomes a big problem, maybe we can adjust that later. Cool, and then we need to put together a little bit of contrast here. So we start seeing some gray. I guess that represents maybe some stepping stones, or perhaps some maybe some grime of people that have walked through there already. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right, this makes sense. I already felt these were a little bit unsturdy, so now we put some plates on there. All right, so now we get to the first thing that actually uses this towel. So we go that one, followed by a normal one, followed by another. I don't know how to call it. It's like a little. It's what you would put on like the headlights to put headlights on a car. Um, and then we'll find a nice way of hiding the studs. So studs are what we call these little bumps there. We typically want to, they will be visible in the end anyway, but we try to hide them where possible, especially these. Once you see those on a build, they're there for a reason. So there we go. I guess that's a little bit of mistletoe. Oh, and then we're gonna make sure that there's a layer of snow on the fence. Again, just covering those studs a little bit, followed by a few humps. Gives the fence some shape. Perfect. What are we doing next? Next, we're building a lantern. Alright, so I've seen the lantern already. Where is the piece that I need? Found it. Look, that's like a little. Don't know how visible it is on stream, but it's like a little bit of glitter in there. It's absolutely lovely. We put that in there. And then we need to make a holder, so that probably goes up there, let's be honest. So we have a little hook to put all of this on. Hey, Hoods, how you doing? Snow, snow, snow. Everything is going to be covered in snow. Let's hope it's not too white of a build. If you look at the image on the front, like the roof is very, very wide. Can I get that to fit on there? But it looks lovely overall, so we'll see. Cool. And that's gonna be the lantern. Which I'm gonna put on here. Look cozy already, if I may say so myself. Next we're gonna be building a little post box. All right, a post box. Post box. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the fiddly bits. Of Lego too much, and I know that sounds funny given how fiddly Lego is in general, but I like the larger bits when you start building actual structures, typically much more. I blame the size of my hands. I think my hands are too big, really, but you know, isn't that the case of all adults? Ah, there we go. I had already picked it up. The fiddly bits are a pain. Yeah, no, they really are. Like I don't mind necessarily. Like it's part of it. But I've had sets where it's like, oh, now put like 20 small little plates on this big thing. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's gonna take me like a while to get that going. I need to find the. Oh, this is like a little flag on a post box. So we're making a little post box here. So you can see that. Yeah, the autofocus is gonna be the biggest bane of this stream, I am pretty sure. So we get. This is a piece I've not seen before, I think. Like a little pole. And then we put it on here. And oh my goodness, that's like a really cute little post box. I love that. That's such a cool little detail. That's the thing. I hate doing the fiddly bits, but you need the fiddly bits to add all the fun little details to the build, and it makes such a huge difference. All right, done with the fence for now. We're gonna make a Christmas tree. Of course, we're going to make a Christmas tree. That's like the most important part of the build, the Christmas tree. All right, so let's put the four corners on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we get these pieces. I need to try and keep my hands out of the way a little bit more, otherwise you can't see what I'm doing most of the time. Unfortunately, that is easier said than done. Oh, we're actually covering. So there's this little round piece. I thought we would put that on there, but actually, we are not. See, and this is why you follow instructions rather than doing your own thing. It wouldn't be the first time like, oh, I know how this is gonna go, and I try skipping a few pages ahead, and then I get to undo the whole thing because nope, I was wrong. There we go. That looks good. Okay, now the light block that we were talking about earlier, the little light block, is going to become relevant. So we need to look well at the exact orientation of this. I'm going to put a few plates on there. Oh, I'm confused how this is going to work, but hey. Uh, oh, we just put it in. Oh, I see. We just put it in here, right? And now if I press on it, the light comes on. So I guess we're gonna make the Christmas tree using a lot of these sort of, these transparent pieces. So once we press the entire Christmas tree down, hopefully it lights up as if it has actual lights. Okay, I'm gonna admit that's very neat. That's a very cool little idea. So now the bigger green pieces are coming to. It's Technic. I don't know. It might be a Technic piece, honestly. The set itself is not Lego Technic, but this might be a piece. I've used a similar thing. I would grab it, but it's too big of a set right now. Which is a little forge, which has the um, same idea. So that's quite neat. All right, that's the first layer of our Christmas tree. Okay, see, and now you get instructions like these, where you're like, oh great, can't even do all of them at the same time or in the same way. So this will go here, and then orange will go here. Whoop. Red and blue. I guess it doesn't really matter. We could. Like that's the fun thing. I always follow Lego instructions when it comes to these details to the T. I mean, sometimes I think I'm cleverer um, than the instructions are, but when it comes to like colors, like I could be, I could switch any of these colors around, like nobody's gonna notice. But no, 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 no. I want to make sure that it's exactly as in the image. I don't know. It's It's funny, it would add a little bit of character, I guess, if I didn't. Alright, so looks like we're using some of these glass pieces in here so that the light can escape. So that must represent the little lights. So we do the same 4 times. We do the same 4 times. I need to make sure to actually use the right pieces. Boop. Yay. Oh, that one came loose. Careful. Careful now. Usually the builds are really sturdy, but only once you finish them. Like during the process, there are some bits that are always a little bit sketchy. Come on. Come on. We can do this. And there we have it. Alright. And then we go with colors again. So red and blue and yellow and orange. I think my colors are different than in... Eh, alright. I... Do I fix it? Do I fix it? Do I fix it? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody will notice. Then apparently... Okay, so we're adding a little layer of glass blocks again. They're not glass. I call them glass. There we go. Ironically, my headset doesn't like it when there's no sound coming from the device. I'm just gonna put on some background music for myself, really, really softly. There we go. It's a funny thing. My headset is like, oh, I'm gonna be smart. You're not using me. Let me just turn you off. I'm like, no, I don't want it. I want it to keep moving. It's detecting input, right? But apparently it also wants output. I am trying to figure out these instructions. Orange here. I think it wants me to do this. Is it then the same all around? Or is it not quite symmetrical? It looks like it's gonna be symmetrical. Yeah, there we go. I looked into setting up some background music for the stream, but you know, it's with copyright and such, a little bit of a pain to get that right. So I decided to leave it. We're getting. Oh, I thought we were getting close to the first one, but not so much. All right, so we're doing another round of colors. Um, so this one goes there. And then yellow. Yellow goes here. Another blue and another red. But yeah, no, I find I tend to get Lego sets whenever I have like a week off and I'm staying home. Like I think it's the perfect staycation activity. Because I'm gonna be honest, if I am have vacation and I'm home for a week and I don't have anything planned, I'm gonna just play games all week, which is fine. It's fun. Honestly, just spending some time away from the PC, just doing my own thing. It's honestly it's nice. It's I find it very relaxing. It's a very You know, it's a chill activity in a sense. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fix these after all because I'm noticing that the colors are gonna not look great if I don't. I'm just gonna quickly swap these around. Oh, shoot. See, now if you look from any particular angle, the colors are a little bit more diverse, so yeah, the color's fine again. All right. Blue, more blue, more blue, always more blue. Love more blue. I'm always impressed by the effort that goes into designing these sets. Like, not only do you have to sort of conceptualize what you want to build, you also have to then think of how to actually make that and achieve that, and then make it in a way that is sort of efficient and in a way that you can explain to people. Um, it's that definitely feels like an art style almost. Uh, cool. Sort of only building half of the tree right now. Fiddly, 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 fiddly. There we go. Put another block in the middle. Makes sense, just to give it some structure. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then we copy this situation on the other side. Getting low on number of pieces that are still on here, that's usually a good indicator we're getting to the end of a section. Orange one goes here. And then the last one is the yellow one. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Come on. There we go. That one goes here. And then we repeat the same little trick as before. And we probably cap it off. Yep, see, sometimes you can't predict what's going to happen. Who thought that building a Christmas tree was so much effort? Alright, so now we start with putting these round bits into place. It's interesting, usually you use these symmetrically, but I guess it makes sense that we try to make sort of like a pointy. Yeah, no, it does look lovely. Like I said at the start of the stream, I kind of I've wanted to have like a little Christmas stall at home for a few years now, but why not make the Christmas out of Christmas stall out of Legos? Garter on leagues. Oh, that's good. I still haven't decided what my last region is going to be on leagues. I'm thinking either Asgarnia or Tyranwin, but I cannot make up my mind. I cannot make up my mind. There's something to say for both of the regions, and because I have plenty of work to do in the regions I still have left, I've sort of been ignoring that decision. Um, which is fine, but I guess sooner or later um I need to decide. Mori, Asgarnia, Desert. Yeah, Desert has a lot to offer. Um, I feel it's a little bit too late for me now to still pick Desert, especially because I haven't gone with the magic track. Um, but Desert was, yeah, Desert almost felt like a no-brainer, um, especially with like Desert Treasure 2 and that sort of integrating with most of the other regions these days. Um, it's great. I think they did a good job. That being said, I have loved seeing in the regions I'm in so far. So have currently have Kandarin and Current unlocked. I just love seeing how much is possible with the limited space you get available to you. Um, like you'd think you would be really limited, and you are. Like it's not that everything is possible. Um, but once you start focusing on what is possible, and sometimes that's content that you don't really know or remember. Um, all right, so we put the hat on the tree. So that looks tree shaped right now, and then we put it on there. Oh, look at that! So we just try and squeeze it on. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very loosely tied together. Honestly, it really kind of works, doesn't it? Isn't that great? That's such a fun little piece. Oh my goodness, I love that. That's such a beautiful Christmas tree. Tombs of Amescot. Yeah, I heard that Tombs of Amescot is the most accessible raid. I should really. That's a good shout. I have Chambers of Xeric, and I don't think I have much of a chance of beating it, but we'll see. We'll see. Like if anything, that would be a reason to do Asgarnia. I've not done any PVM yet in old school RuneScape, so doing um doing the I'm just trying to figure out how this goes. Gold Wars Dungeons is a great start, or a great sort of starting point. Um, but hey, I've looked and at the Gauntlet. It's also videos. Chambers of Xeric mostly puzzles. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we'll see. I will definitely give it a shot before the end of leagues. Though who knows how far we get. So right now, coming back to the Lego, I'm sort of putting together gifts right now. So I have like a toy rocket. Then I'm putting together right now a few gifts. Yeah, no, fair enough. I think I would enjoy the puzzles. I also saw Gauntlet, some videos in Tyranwin, and that honestly looks like a piece of fun content. So that would be another reason for me to pick Tyranwin over Asgarnia, even though, you know, I mean, there's some good ranged items in Tyranwin, but given my luck on drops, typically, I'm not holding out for them. All right. So what are we doing here? Just guns. Okay, we're making guns. This is a Christmas build. We're making guns. Like so. And then we put. Okay, this is really creative, right? This is like a little binoculars, but they use it as the handle of a gun. So that's a pretty original way of using existing pieces. Let's. Oh shoot! The whole thing is coming apart. Let's. Whole thing came apart. And now we move this back. Yeah, no, that's a gun, alright. I don't know what to make of it. A key! Oh yeah! Could be a massive key as well, I guess. Or an instrument. Could be like a trumpet? Oh, that's it. That's it. Book done. All right. End of the stream. No. Um. So yeah, let's make an inventory of what we have so far. We got like a little fence, uh, a Christmas tree that actually lights up, and a bunch of gifts to put under the Christmas tree. All right, excellent. So we're gonna shove this to the side for now. Oh, and together with the little dude as well. So we always have like these small pieces. You can see they come with spares. So these sets that have a lot of small pieces, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I felt something fall. Ah, found it. Um, they tend to have lots of spares. All right, so no, I don't have a drawer full of them. I tend to keep the spare parts with the inside the box where they originally came with. Um, so no, it's not actually that bad. And it's not. I wouldn't call my Lego building thing an addiction at this point. This is my fourth set, so you know it's not an addiction yet. Back 2 out of 8. All right. I love the size of these pieces. It looks like we're actually going to be building some structures here. Yeah, this definitely looks a lot more pleasant. So let's just hop, chuck that out of the way. And I'm going to sort this briefly. It's gonna make my life a little bit easier. There's a bunch of white plates here. And then a bunch of brown plates. See, I didn't use the sort. Like, I only, when building my last set, did I start sorting the pieces whenever I opened the back. I would just look look for the piece I was, uh, yeah, was just search the piece I was looking for. Um, but at some point, that just became such a, time sink. And it's just nice. You do this once, and then all of a sudden, you can just keep building, without having to worry about. Ooh, these are interesting pieces. I don't think I've used these before. So these are like little hinges. So that's cool. Some light gray. Looks like we're putting together another person. Let me put that to the side. Red plates, more hinges. Walls there. More hinges. Oh, lots of hinges. Red there. And a few one-off pieces. Alright. And then we have the small bits. Love the small bits. Those I might not sort. Not quite. Alright. Time to continue with the actual big book of instructions. Alright, ho ho ho. It's Santa's big night. Right, so the nice thing is they usually give you like a little oh my goodness, little introduction of what each bag sort of puts together, so you can see 2 and 3 is sort of the foundation, and then we're gonna slowly. Oh my god, can I? Maybe it's easier if I use the other cam, because it's further away. There we go. It's not mirrored, so that's good. 9 bags. I thought I had only 8. Okay, we'll see when we get there if we have 9 bags or 8. Oh, and the focus. And the focus is broken. There we go. That fixed itself now. Cool. So let's chuck that to the side there, and then we'll get going. Yes. Okay. We start with. This is always a little bit funny to me, how sometimes you get like a random bag, um, And there's a person in there. I'm like, okay, okay. That's some hair and a half. And a cup of coffee. Um. Oh, okay, that's interesting. You put the cup of coffee on their hand? Oh, that's it. Okay, I never realized that. You can put it like on their hand, and that, like this rotation, this little circle must have the same size as a stud if you can put things on there. Well, the more you know. That's the nice thing about these sets. You always learn something new about Lego. Right. Yes. Okay. We are starting. That's our house. That's the starting point of the house, at least. See, and we're using this brown, but like I think the brown bits are not visible in the final builds, so they are probably just there for structure. There we go. Now what? Now what? Now what? We turn it upside down, and I immediately break it again. Of course I do. We grab one of these, and then we grab two hinges, which we open up. So that the hinge goes like that. Okay. Oh, I see. If you build like another one against it, I guess it holds it together. So that's probably the idea here. Um, Fab. And then we strengthen this a little bit by adding some more connections. See, and now we're making progress because we're adding sort of entire blocks of brown like this. Like, look, this is bigger than our Christmas tree already. We've only just started. That's great. All right, great, great, great. Light gray. All right, so these are the light gray pieces. They need to stick out one, so we get something along these lines. That looks the same as the image. Ooh, and now we're adding these. Yeah, that looks about right. See, this is always the fun thing. Like, this looks not particularly pretty, but that's the kind of stuff you will find sort of hiding behind your Lego builds. If you're not careful. Red pieces. See, this is what I mean. Like, they use bright colors like red fairly often just so that they stand out from all the pieces you already need to work with. So yeah, especially the colors of sort of the pieces that are not visible in the end in the final build tend to have pretty exotic colors. Alright, so put the entire plate together, and then we finish it off with some white flat pieces. And it's a spaceship. Yo, Diggs. You can build your circuit mess box as an event. Oh, you're welcome to. We have plenty of days that we can still fill. And if we need to double up on entries, we'll double up on entries. That's the cool thing about Advent. There's no rules. Well, we make the rules. So if you make the rules, you can break the rules, right? Is that not how that goes? Is this right? this looks about right. Okay. And then, did I miss some steps? What? Oh, I am not paying any attention. Yeah, that happens sometimes. No, that's not the right one. We want the smaller one. And then a 4x4. And then we get a random red bit. Don't know why, but we get a random red bit right here. And then... Oof. Okay, we just line that up. Oh, that's it. Okay. Sometimes, like, a step that they give you is, like, really tiny. That's just adding one piece. And sometimes it's like, oh, just build this thing. It's like that owl meme, right? Where all of a sudden they build half the build in one step. And like, oh, what are the things you just added? But it's fine. It's part of the fun to figure out what exactly the there we go. What exactly it is that they want from you. Like now, all of a sudden there's like a whole new thing added. So we'll add one of these corner pieces. Another red one. Oh, okay, I missed a step earlier because apparently this is supposed to be here. And then we add another round piece. There we go. So this is sort of... Okay, yeah, and now we grab our previous one. And we hook it up. Yeah, okay, so that's now connected. Not... Well, actually reasonably well connected. Like, I can't really rotate it, so... And that's kind of cool. Like, you can make interesting shapes like that. Okay. I guess we're gonna make another of those. The whole thing is asymmetrical, so who even knows at this point? Boop, 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 boop. But see, this is what I like much more. It's just large pieces that are easy to click together. Make some good progress on actually making something reasonably big. That's the 4x4. Yeah, this feels like the same thing in reverse. Honestly, so far at least. There we go. And then... Yeah, see, this is the step I missed last time. No, it's not the step I missed last time. This is the step I missed last time. I forgot to add this piece the last time. Luckily, it's not that hard to figure out how it's supposed to go. And then... like so. And yeah, this is very much... I feel we're very much building something very... No! This is different, actually. Okay, so we're actually doing something different now. She didn't use these flat brand pieces before. And then that one. Red, 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 red. I'm guessing that's it. I guess we're now... Yes. Alright, so we're grabbing our existing thing and attaching it. Alright, so... Okay, and now we're gonna build a few more attachment points. Okay, so... Try and judge the angle. But that's just to reinforce it, I'm guessing. That's nice. A little bit of reinforcement is always good. Okay, yeah, that feels really solid right now. We have a circle. We put a 4x6 plate on it. And then we put this little forward plate on it. And then we chuck that in front. Is that the idea? Yeah. Oh! Now we get some really interesting sort of circular shapes here. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Really like that. Oh, and we're adding a little bit of extra reinforcement on the top. How? Like so. Okay. Got these hinge blocks. They are versatile, huh? That's pretty cool. And then we need a black or brown maybe. It's more. That's probably the doorstep. Ha! Yeah, now we get to the bit where it's like, oh, just build this entire wall in one go. So let's see. Let's make sure I get the right perspective. Like that, and then that, and then that. And this is the moment where it's nice to just have everything sorted, so you can just pick the piece you need and build it one way to the other. Alright, so that's it. First little structure done. Oh right. Oof. Sometimes you also just need to figure out what's the best order to build things in. Apparently, the audio isn't loud enough to count. Alright. We'll put more audio on. Make it louder. No idea. My headset is trying to be too clever. I'm like, no, 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 no. You can use battery. Please use all the battery. That's completely fine. Yeah. Beige. It's getting finicky, these little corners. Um, yeah, see, this is why I should have sorted these small ones anyway, but I don't like that much. Piece of free. I'm almost tempted to put like some RuneScape in the background, you know, some Lego and Scape, Scape and Lego. But then it would take even longer to finish this set because I'll be distracted. What piece do I need? I need. Okay, let's leave that one for the last then. But yeah, it looks like we're building a little bit of a floor here. Is that's not the right color. That's not the right color. It's time to use the brick separator. How? Shoot. How do you separate? Uh-oh. Okay, this one. Okay, we might have made a problem. Okay, can I get this? Yes, okay. See, difference. They're both brown, but different brown. Messed that up. Oops, oops, oops. Good thing I caught that before building the rest of the floor, because that would have been awkward to fix. Here I was praising Lego for never putting two similar blocks in the same set, and here they are, putting two kinds of browns right next to each other. And then we built some more wall here as well. That's nice. Um, there we go. That piece in the corner. Need another. Hmm. Where's the piece that I want? Where is the piece that I want? Oh, found it. Found it. And then all that we're lacking is okay, that gray piece. I was looking for earlier and oh, found it. Got it. Got it. That goes up here for some reason. Don't question it. Follow instructions. Right? That's the philosophy that goes with Lego builds. Don't question it. Just follow instructions. Um, black, gray, gray. Oh, it feels like the heating is finally kicking in. Ah, temperature is fine. It's the same still. I don't feel as cold anymore though, so I guess that's positive. It looks like this might become some kind of fireplace. Instructions a little bit unclear here, honestly. This one goes there. Doormat. Important, especially in the winter. We want doormats. We're back to the fiddly part of building. Great. So we're already an hour in or so, and we're only coming up on the end um of the first two bags. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to finish this on stream. We might need to call it earlier, but I'll keep building as fast as I can. In the meantime, focus. Hi. In the meantime, as a reminder, this is part of the Advent calendar for Clan Quest, where each day we do something. I'm building Lego because I love building Lego. Um, but it might be that you love something else, or other people in the clan love something else. Um, so we do something different every day. Yesterday we had Cireon kicking us off with playing the uh, RuneScape Christmas event. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. The Christmas event. Um, and over the next few days, we have Santa, our Santa to be precise, hosting a plethora of events across um, RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape over the next week or so, next 4 days, I think. So definitely recommend attending if you can. I know he tried moving the times around a little bit just to give everybody that opportunity to join if they can. Um, and then later in Advent, we have a whole plethora of other events. I know, for example, I'm streaming again next week. Though that's not going to be Lego next week. No, 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 no. Next week we're doing another Zelda randomizer. That's where streaming for Advent started, at least for me. Um, So I felt I had to bring that back. Um, and we are doing that this time with Twilight Princess. I've never really run or played through a Twilight Princess randomizer. Uh, it's only a few months ago that the Twilight Princess randomizer became stable or considered stable. So we're gonna give that a try. It's probably gonna go terribly, terribly wrong, but hey, that's the fun. Um, that's the fun of it. But there's other streams as well. I know there's Kira is going to be playing a Metroid Prime randomizer. I've played Super Metroid on stream before, but we haven't done any Metroid randomizers before, so that's gonna be a um, what's the word? That's gonna be a um, first time for the channel. I'm looking forward to that. I'll definitely try and tune in, though that's more focused, I think, on US time zones. So it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to attend that one. We have a Baldur's Gate stream next week as well. Darkest Night is gonna make up with one of the companions that you can have in Baldur's Gate. Do some companion quests. It's gonna be a lot of fun as well. I've heard a lot about Baldur's Gate. I just haven't gotten around to actually playing it. Um, because honestly, time is a big problem in adult life. So yeah, we have lots of cool plans. But we're not just doing it for ourselves. I mean, that's the biggest part of it, but it's not the only reason. Um, we're also raising money for charity. So we're raising money for Rise Above the Disorder this time around, which is a charity that attempts to make um, healthcare accessible for everyone. Um, Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a taboo on the whole concept of um, mental health care. But on top of that, health, it's often something you have to pay for yourself. And this may not be accessible to everyone. So, Rise Above a Disorder is there to make sure that, especially gamers, have access to the mental health care they need. And if there are any financial hurdles, they will help um, getting past those hurdles, and if necessary, even completely pay for the therapy sessions. So it's a great charity. I've had um, multiple times I ran into mental health issues myself, especially in the past few years. You know, the circumstances have not always been particularly conducive to good healthcare, good mental health care. So I know how important it is. Um, so it's really close to my heart, and I love the fact that we as gamers can do a small little thing, just a tiny little thing to help them, to make mental health care more approachable. So if you agree, um, you can donate. I'll once again put the link in chat now that I actually know how to make that happen. Um, and I'm sure there will be fun little incentives and reasons to donate later down the stream. But yeah, that is really it. And I missed a step. I just realized. Yep, I missed one step. So yeah, what a Oh, look at that. Darkest Night, thank you for donating 10 US dollars to Rise Above the Disorder. First donation of the entire Advent. I think that deserves some special praise. I should see if there's any messages that come with it, right? I forgot. I forgot. I forgot to put that up on my screen. The donations overview. It's always something. Oh, I'm not logged in. Am I logged in? I'm not logged in. No. No. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Loving the Lego Cireon. Let's get this donation party started. I agree. Yes, I'm loving the Lego as well, though my goodness, it's taking a while. I thought this would be much quicker. Maybe I'm talking too much, but what fun would this stream be if I wasn't saying a thing, right? Alright, that's 2 done. 7 more to go. Sometimes there's bags that go really slowly, sometimes there's bags that will go really quickly, so it's not entirely sure that, this will take very long, but look, this is a very small bag, so we might actually be done with it really quickly. Lots of small pieces again, though. That's less fun. Oh, let the fittiness begin. God. Yeah. Great, 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 great. Ooh, okay, I completely killed that bag. Not much. A whisk. Why is there a whisk? Oh, we're gonna make the kitchen apparently. Boop. Throw that out of the way. I need to find a good place for like this house when it's done because it's gonna sit here. I wish I could sort of have like a toggle on the Christmas tree so I can have it on when the light goes off outside. Because it's such a fun little thing. Yeah, so for the late joiners on the stream, the set comes with a little Christmas tree, and if you press it, there's lights inside. Isn't that lovely? Such a beautiful design. Really, really, really fun. Alright, so we're gonna be building a sink. Um, out of a bunch of pieces. Alright, that's most Lego you build out of pieces. Bricks? Bricks they're called, right? Bricks, bricks, bricks. See, the ironic thing is, usually I build. It is cute. Yeah, I love the Christmas tree. My favorite part of the set so far. Um, Usually I build Lego sets over the course of a few days. Like I don't wanna just do all of it on one day and then it's it's gone, right? Because building is most like I don't really play with Lego. I just like building it and then displaying it. So I try to spread it out over multiple days, but not today. The goal is to finish this. Oh, that's a cool little tap. There's like a little faucet and like a sink. I love that. I'm gonna put that in the house. Put that in the house. And put that in the house. Oh, that's what the gray thing was for we built earlier. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Good, good, good. Um, that's the faucet. Uh, okay, we are gonna be putting a white layer on top of everything. Because that is fine. Honestly, most of the uh, sets here are white. So Something is hidden. I'm not sure if this is the right piece. So yeah, when I was setting up the stream, I was like, I feel like I need to set up like a second webcam. So there you go. We have two webcams running, and I feel like a pro streamer right now, more so than ever before. I feel like I'm missing a. Oh, there it is. Found it. It's just hiding. There's any angles I need to change? I can try and change some angles, but this was honestly the best I could achieve. Um, with my limited wire lengths as well. So we need this piece here, and then finally a little corner piece here. Alright, so all the dark gray is covered now. Apparently with more hinges. More hinges. Okay. Apparently we need more reinforcement. And we're putting the hinges on again. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Once you start building up, you want some support. What the? Yeah, the problem is light, honestly. I hope the light situation is good. Yeah, light situation is good for screen. For me, I notice I'm sort of shadowing over my own blocks sometimes. It's hard to see. Um, but unfortunately, it's like by like 4 p.m. here in the Netherlands, it gets dark by 4 p.m. I love autumn. It's my favorite season. Um, but the fact that it's dark at 4 p.m. don't like that particular aspect of it. I'm gonna be honest. Um, but hey, there's not much you can do about it, really. That is just how time goes. Yeah, same in the UK, right? Yeah, I know. I remember. The thing is, with the UK, it's an hour earlier. So what I noticed a lot when I used to live in the UK is wait, it's an hour earlier. So it gets dark even earlier, right? Yeah, it gets dark even earlier. Yeah, I never really liked that. Um, felt always felt like the day hadn't even started yet and would get dark already. But hey, only a few more weeks, and then it's December 21st. Yeah, it's 4 again. Yeah. Um, yeah, soon it will be December 21st, and then hopefully things will get a little bit less dark again. Alright, so we're starting to build some walls up here in the meantime. My goodness, the contrast is not great. Let me try. The close-up camera looks a little bit better than the big one. Yeah, we're sort of building up the walls around the outside. And the nice thing about what Lego does is, let's see if I can show it off real quick. Um, so you know how brickwork works typically, right? Um, when you build big houses, is that they sort of put things on top of each other like this, like diagonally. So they always make sure that the seams are not on top of each other. And Lego works the same, and it's quite creative. Like sometimes you need to use smart little offsets and pieces and corner pieces just to make it all work, but somehow they always find a good way of making sure that it becomes quite sturdy in the end. Let me make sure that I'm actually looking at it from the angle that the instructions look at it. Yeah, the shortest day will be behind us, and that will at that point it doesn't get worse, at least, right? At least it starts getting better, not worse. That's sort of the relief at that point. Alright, like that, and then we're almost. Wait, I have a piece left. Oh, I feel I have a piece left over, but we'll see. Maybe there's another place where we use it. Snow yesterday. Yeah, no. We've had some ice here and that, but not snow. Not snow yet. At least I don't think so. At least I don't think so. Um, but yeah, no, it's all of November was rain, 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 rain. Oh, all of October, I mean, was rain, rain, rain. Most of November was rain, 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 and only in like the last week or so it actually started getting cold and dry. um, I was so tired of the rain at some point. It's just endless, endless, endless rain. Um, which honestly for a country like the Netherlands isn't great. They actually had a few problems. From what I've heard, they had a few problems keeping things dry. So it's a good thing that it's no longer raining every day. God, I'm gonna try and raise my chair a little bit because the table is too high. Right. So what we have here is we have um, a little fireplace that opens like this, it rotates open, and now we're adding these little curvy blocks to it. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, this way you can see it. So from what I can tell, because this is Santa's visit, maybe this angle, I guess we will make Santa just slide down and then, out the fireplace into the house. That's my guess at least. I think we should all make like a little slide in our chimney so that Santa can come down. That's always lovely. Um. Oh, there we go. Okay. The last bit. I was worried I was missing. Had missed an instruction, but the last piece just got placed. Oh boy. Okay, we're putting the kitchen together now. All right. Um. Okay, so we're doing 2 times the same thing. I like that. That means we can sort of do um, conveyor belt construction. So we're putting little kitchen drawers together here. That's the idea, from what I can tell. Put like little drawers on there. Drawers on here. Put like a little door on. And then the kitchen top goes on here. And we have like a little kitchen counter. Isn't that lovely? Lovely. And we put that in the kitchen. Right there. And right there. Then we make one more with like a little door and a kitchen top. That's a little bit more straightforward than the other one. Boom! Now we have a kitchen. Excellent. Oven! Right. Can't have turkey for Christmas without an oven. So we're gonna make an oven. Excellent choice. Um, like a little door so you can see inside of it, like a little window. And then, alright, now we have like a little oven. The oven goes there. Um, right, and then, ooh, that's nice. So make little So we use these little brown things to make logs, because of course you can't put on the fireplace without logs. We put that on here, next to the fireplace. That's not the right place. It should be there. Alright. Perfect. Starting to look lovely. Now we're gonna make some bread. I think it's bread at least. Looks like bread. So bread. So we're kitting out the kitchen now. Pan. Important. Put a pan on the stove. Ooh, did I mess up? Yes, I did mess up. Forgot to put a tile on here. And then we're making a little mixer. So put like a nice little red mixer. Make nice desserts out of that. That's what the whisk is for. I should put the whisk in before. There we go. That looks okay. It looks okay. That looks okay. And then we put the whisk on there. There we go. Rotate it a little bit. And now we have a fully kitted out kitchen. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to start decorating the house a little bit. So we're going to start with the... Where are we starting? We're starting on this side, it looks like. I am generally very surprised that my headset keeps turning off. Like, there's sound coming out of it. I'm talking into it. You can hear me when the headset is on. I don't know. It's funky. It's really funky. I was gonna have to reset it whenever it turns off. I've had this problem before, but then that's because it wasn't outputting anything. Before. Right, what are we doing here? We're making some decorations. The decorations are fiddly, alright. So do any of you in chat right now have their own Lego sets at home? Do you do Lego at all? Or maybe as a child only? Curious to hear if I'm the only one with this hobby, I guess. Not got any yourself, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, for me it was like the first set I bought was a little bit of an eye-opener. How much fun I had with it. No time or room, yeah. It's also not the cheapest hobby. Well, I say it's not the cheapest. I mean, it's also not expensive, but if you look at some of the nice Lego sets that I would love to have, you can pay a lot for them. Like you can easily pay over $100 or over 100 quid for you Brits out there for a nice Lego set. So, you know, I try to keep it for special occasions. Oh, the flower bouquet. Yes, that's a really cool set as well. It's definitely I like the more technical and structural ones, but the flower bouquet looks like a really good set, and I've heard a lot of good things about it as well. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna make some window stills now. That's important. Oh, look at that! It's a little bird. I love the bird. Honestly, I really enjoy the fact that Lego has sort of completely accepted the Lego for adults use case. Like, oh, okay, Lego is actually like all those people who grew up with Lego are now getting at an age where they have the money and sort of will. Like, there's a generation, like people my age, that are sort of nostalgic for Lego and also now have the actual money to afford like more expensive sets. And Nintendo is like, yoink, that sounds like good money, and they've completely started sort of capitalizing on it. Like Lego for adults is a part of the brand now. And honestly, I mean, I can't blame them to begin with, but also I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. It's such a cool hobby to have. Um, I messed that up. It's such a cool hobby to have as well. Um, cool. That's bag three done. Um, Lego played the long game, invested in kids, and now they have an adult audience. Maybe it was part of the strategy all along. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I missed a thing earlier. Good thing I noticed now. I mean, there's this Venn diagram, right? Where if you're young, you have time, you have energy, but no money. And then you grow up, and you have energy and money, but no time because work and jobs and kids and all that stuff. And then, you grow up, your kids go out of home, and you retire, and now you have money, and you have time, but no more energy. It feels a little bit depressive if you think about it that way. Um, and I think it's an argument to treat ourselves to nice things whenever we can and whenever we can afford to. Um, so honestly, I think that's worth it. That's worth it. I think. I'm gonna do a little bit of sorting here before we get going any further. Didn't do it with last set, but this one looks like it might benefit from it a little bit. So let's take all the blue plates. Plates. You all have energy. Well, yeah, no. I mean, this saying, I used to say that as like a student a lot. And honestly, now that I've grown up and have a full-time job, I'm like, what's that energy you're talking about? Like, I have money. That's all I have. I have money. Um, I don't have time. I don't have energy, but I have money. Ah, yeah. Yay, great. No, my previous employer, not my current one, but my previous employer really was great because they basically allowed you to work significantly less, or well, they had like nice little contracts that basically allowed you to save up a lot of vacation days. So I had a lot of time off, and I was working 4 days a week, um, which was great, honestly. Like you, just 4 day work weeks, fantastic. My current employer doesn't, unfortunately. That was a trade-off I had to make. They pay more, but it isn't everything. But yeah, that was for me an experience on how big of a difference one day a week can make. So I, for one, hope that someday our corporate overlords see the light and we can all switch to only working 4 days a week, because that is just as effective for 5 days. Because I'll be a lot less tired. But hey, you take what you can get. You give nothing back. That's what they say, right? Alright, cool. That's sort of sorted by color now. You can't really see my sorting efforts on this side, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's an insect. Um, there we go. All right. I'll split out the blues because there's a bunch of those, but then the rest I'll keep together. Yeah. Yeah. Sorting, not the most interesting part of the build, perhaps, but it speeds up all the other bits. So, you know. There we go. Alright, so now everything is nicely organized. What are we actually doing? Besides feeling that this chair is way too low for this table, but um, that's fine. We're continuing building this fireplace. Oh, let's grab this again. And let's build this into a proper fireplace. What's a good angle that you can actually see what I'm doing? There you go. It feels like such a content creator's problem to have to rotate your Lego set all the time so people can see what you're doing at any particular moment. Alright, there we go. That's like a nice little wall. Ooh, okay, plates. If you could get anything made into a Lego set, what would you want that Lego set to look like? No idea too crazy, but like if you could make a Lego set out of anything, what do you think makes a good Lego set? Personally, I really like the Lego set that's coming with the Dune-based one. They make like the ornithocopter, um, or copter. Functional motor submarine. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I love that. Love that. That sounds like it would be possible as well, right? Like that can't be too hard to do. I think I've seen someone on YouTube build a Lego submarine. I just don't know how good it is. Um, that sounds amazing. Functional motor submarine. I like the ambition. That's for sure. Definitely like the ambition. Make sure I actually look at the. Okay, so we're building up the walls right now, which is fairly repetitive. So I need to make sure I look at the right steps, because otherwise you get the problem I was talking about earlier where the offsets don't work quite the way you want to. Um, just for general um, constructional. What's the word I'm trying to think about? Structural stability, I guess. Structural We have Lego cars with motors, why not submarine? Yeah, no, exactly. I think the biggest problem will be um, either making sure that the motor is in a compartment that is waterproof, or make the motor itself not care about being underwater, and then you're golden. I mean, Lego is plastic; it shouldn't care about water, right? Structural integrity, that's the word. Thank you. That would have bugged me the rest of the day if I hadn't figured it out. I would probably have googled it after the stream, to be honest. Alright, we're getting close. We're getting close. Um, Look at that. We actually have built up walls right now. Um, Windows. Yes. All right. So windows are really cool. They are these brown blocks, and you just push in the panes, and then you have windows. We prefer Linux. Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's a penguin anywhere in this set, but that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Right, and then one lost one. I mean, I shouldn't yell too hard. I'm actually using. Oh, that might be it. I think my headset might be turning off because there's no mouse input. Maybe that might fix it. Um, yeah. Um. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was trying to figure out. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't yell too hard because I'm using Linux or Windows right now to stream from. If I yell too hard that Windows sucks, I am pretty sure it's gonna crash on me. That sounds like a thing it would do. Alright, just finishing off the windows here. Great. We're also going to be apparently finishing off the fireplace. Oh, I again missed some instructions earlier, it looks like. I need to pay more attention. There we go. Yep. Okay. Oh, we're making a pillar. We're making a pillar, apparently. Be careful. Pillars are known to be dangerous. Especially to slugs. It looks like we're already starting with the first little bits of window. Like if we're already putting like little diagonal pieces on there. So that is potentially interesting. But yeah, it's coming together. The ground floor is at least coming together. Um, this is lovely, 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 lovely. Is that the right piece? That is the right piece. Yeah, sometimes it's worth double checking because uh yes, okay. Looks right. Okay, so that's yeah. Now oh, okay, we're working on the fireplace again apparently. The corner pieces and these two. There we go. Door. Apparently we're now working on a door. Okie dokie. So we have a door frame, we have a door, but apparently that is not enough. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the door, and we're gonna put this block behind it, like so. And I'm gonna use these little bits, which I don't know the name of. If only I do. You know, to sort of get it stuck in there. So now it's sort of, it can still move, but it's sort of stuck. Um, we also give the door a handle. And then, oh, I like this. Then we're putting like little, actually upside down, like little decoration on there. Some red, because we all know that, you know, red and green is things. Oh, and we should put a handle on the other side as well. That's fair enough, fair enough. You can enter but never leave otherwise. Like so. And now we need to put it in a door frame. That's nice. That's like a non-standard door. Okay, that's cool. And then we put that in here. Oh, huh? Okay, I did it wrong. Apparently. Come on. I meant to do it like this. Because the door opens to the inside. That's not how doors work. What if there's a fire? Okay, that I find a little bit of an odd choice. But alright. Alright. Putting a roof on the kitchen. That's nice. I would like a roof over my kitchen if I had one. Oh, I have a kitchen. I promise I have a kitchen. I would like a roof over my kitchen if I lived here. That's what I meant to say. It's not what I said, I know. But I promise that's what I meant to say. Alright. I think there's one more step, probably. Yes, there is two more actually. Okay. So just building a little bit more dark blue. And finally, we're making a little flower pot. Right here. Alright, cool. So that was a fairly quick one, actually. I feel. How are we doing for time? 90 minutes. Okay. Yes. I want to take a sip of water. That's always good. Hydrate. This is your hydration alert. Lots of gray in this particular bag. I think we're going to be building... Yeah, we're going to be building a chimney. Yeah, we're going to do the same sorting system. Colors together, similar blocks together. I like putting the studs on the top, but that typically makes it a little bit easier to see. Because you get sometimes blocks like these, so it's good to see what's actually on top. This is light gray, dark gray. Yeah, at least sorting by color, you are at least easier to find the ones you are looking for, usually. It's interesting, this blue color is not what I would think of when, a house. Like sort of light blue. It's a weird color. It sort of works though. I guess it's because it's so Christmassy. They wanted something more friendly to the eye. And then the small bits, we'll put the small bits right here, and that's all kinds of colors. I'm not gonna even start sorting that. Just spread it out a little bit. And that's it. All right, let's see. What are we doing? We are. Yep, we are building the chimney. Well, not quite. We're building the wall around the chimney, but we're building the chimney. That's the goal here. Like so. Yeah, so here we're trying to sort of make more interesting walls. Um, by instead of just putting like an entire Lego brick there, we sort of break it up, and it gives the effect that there's actually brickwork in there. Which is cool. I like it. It's a little bit of extra work, but it pays off in the end to do those kind of things. Um, for sure. Should have made it as a competition, right? Like a speed build or something like that. So it's a little bit more exciting than me putting brick on brick on brick on brick. Though I promise you, we're making something really, really nice here. So, um, oh, that's good. Okay, we're gonna definitely put some decorations up there, I think. Um, the shape here is starting to come together of the building. It's a lot of building up right now. Not the most interesting building techniques. One thing I've also found is that um, more than ever, Lego appears to be popular on YouTube, like YouTube channels that make all kinds of cool builds, and I mean, I love watching them. I wish I had the patience and the money to just work on my homemade Lego project and the space. Let's be honest. Some of the things they're building, they take so much space. I'm like, I don't have that space for sure. Um, cool. We're doing another little custom brick work right here. Ooh, there it is. And the rest, I think, is gonna be, yep, just simple bricks. Simple blocks. Simple blocks. Hey, as you can see, we are really, really building up the chimney here. I'm not gonna comment anymore about how weird my headset behaves. You'll just have to deal with it, just like I have to deal with it. Um, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to some of the other events we're doing this Advent. Like I feel we're really doing some new things. We're trying to add some new things. Um, of course, Kara with the Metroid Prime randomizer. We haven't had that much Metro yet on this Twitch channel. Um, I played Super Metroid, of course, but um, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I think. I hope to at least see the start of that stream. Though I don't know if I can finish it, given time zones and all that. I'm missing something here. I am missing something here. So that to me sounds like a lot of fun. Um, I have some fun competitions scheduled. I'm not gonna quite tell you yet what it is, though. Or different Choto basically leaked it, but then it was fixed. So I'm gonna pretend it's still a secret and nobody knows what my upcoming entries are for Advent. But I came up with a few fun things. Um, and I think there's a lot to like there. We're making like a nice little decorative bit around the fireplace. So this is what I was saying earlier. Like whenever you have these studs sort of sticking out, you can expect there will be instructions later on that tell you to cover them up in some way or another. Um, they're always there for a reason. Uh, oh, okay, okay. We are completely ignoring what we have so far. Starting over with something new. That's always exciting. So we're doing this, then we're using the white piece on here. This beige piece here, and then, okay, so this is gonna be symmetrical. Just started Grider. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Well, let me know if it goes well. Don't let me know if it goes badly. I don't want to be scared to do it myself. I need people to encourage me, not scare me. But no, especially with the combat relics, I expected the God was Wonder bosses in old school should be fairly straightforward to do. Alright, so we put that in there, we put that in there, and then we put little corner pieces to lock all of this in here. And then we cover it up with these pieces. Oh, I'm guessing we might put this up down here, maybe? Yeah, looks like this might be where it ends up going in the end. Oh, okay. We are gonna place our first sticker. Rapier and Blood Fury pops off. Lots of 50 hits every 2 ticks. Oh my goodness. Alright, first stick. I don't like stickers. I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess up. Oh, that looks good. That looks reasonably centered. Yep, I was right. It does go here. Okay, I did mess up my wood earlier. Should go there. So now this slots in perfectly. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Good, good, good. Alright, now we make some candles. Candles. Candles that go on the fireplace. Yeah. There we go. Candles on the fireplace. Ha! Knew it. Um, how does that work? Does it fit like that? No. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna be a family painting. All right, let's try and get this as straight on there as possible. Yeah. Okay, that's close enough. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice way of doing it. That's a really nice way of doing it. Ooh, socks. Socks. Okay. See how they make the socks. Alright. I heard a set had a big VCOL recently due to the stickers being incorrect. Oof. Oof, that's painful. Yeah, I mean, if they're not correct, that's pretty annoying. Yeah, I could see that being a reason to do a recall. Lego train sets. Yeah, Lego train sets aren't what they used to be. To be honest, they used to be some really good Lego train sets, but from what I can tell these days, um, they include much less and they're much more expensive for what you get for it, which is unfortunate. That's what isn't expensive these days, right? Unfortunately. Alright, we're doing some of the beige stuff now. We got this piece. We put one of these under it. Two of them. Oh my goodness, we're stacking here, okay? We be stacking. Then we put these. Okay. What are we making here? I'm curious what we're making here. Oh, we're making. Oh, this is fun. I see what we're making. Um, we're making a little futon, little chair to sit on. That's lovely. It's always nice. See, that's the thing. I don't like the the fiddling that comes with all this, but I do like that the builds have these details in them. Oh, and then the whole thing falls apart. Oops. Yeah, I definitely feel I should have made the music work maybe on the stream, but I couldn't figure out how to do it properly without, making sure we didn't um, have to deal with copyright issues. So there you go, there's a little chair in there right now. Now we're gonna make a coffee table with cookies. Interesting. Are these stickers? No, these are actually printed on. Interesting. So here we actually have I can barely see them like sprinkled on cookies. Oh, of course, that's the milk and cookies for the Santa Claus. Oh, right. Yes. Yes, I know my traditions. Shush. Banda's boots, 6 kill count. Oh my goodness. This is the thing. I've been playing so much leagues. I'm like, I'm gonna struggle so much going back to the normal game. Um, because all these drop counts. I'm gonna unlearn how to do proper grinding. Um, like I did Thai farm um, in leagues, and I knew I needed to do Thai farm in on Mainscape as well. So yeah, I played it, and I was like, oh, this is not so bad. And then I realized I don't have infinite run energy when it comes to Mainscape. Infinite run energy makes so many things trivial. Look at that. We're apparently making another minifigure. This is the child, the little kid. Yeah, I'm gonna see about how far we're gonna get with finishing this, because after this there's 3 more bags. So after this we're only 2/3 of the way. And I am getting hungry. We're also getting just over 2 hours in or so. So I might have to unfortunately call it early. Um, but we'll see where we're at after this. After this particular bag of bricks. Oh no, my Lego takes so long to build. It's a good thing, right? It's a good thing that you have plenty of fun out of it. It's just a minifigure. Apparently she's meant to be holding a cookie. Is this a cookie? That's a cookie. There we go. Minifigure holding a cookie. Alright, apparently we're gonna work on the front a little bit more. So I'm gonna rotate this for you. And for myself. Let me sort the blue ones out of here right now, because there's a lot of blue. That would already help speed things along. Sorting, sorting, sorting. Ooh, there's some Lego Technic pieces. Alright, cool. Where was I? Oh, that's my... Just hit my own glasses somehow. Right, we're gonna be building more roof here, it looks like. Okay, yeah, we are doing Lego Technic. Go! Let's go! That's always fun. Look at this piece. We pop these in. Then we pop on these yellow bits. And then these red ones go in there. Okay, yeah. This looks like it's gonna be some kind of support structure for the roof. Um, yeah, it looks like some kind of support structure. How is that going to... Oh, okay, that's... Put it in the wrong place. Like, how is that gonna fit? But... Yeah, that's... There. And then... I'm gonna cover that up immediately. So it is some kind of support structure for sure. Like this, and then put like little bumps on here. Oh, It's escaping. It's escaping. Um. Like this, and then we put. Oh, that's. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Look, that nicely covers up the support thing here. So now we just have these little bits sticking out. And we need to finish up this little wall section here. And then once again, we're gonna just slowly start moving upward with the diagonal pieces. Definitely looks like we're starting to build the wall, or the, not the wall, the roof here. That one slots in nicely there. Then we have a little bit more decoration to do. Always more decoration. That's the thing. Like so. Put like a nice bit of yellow on there. That might be hidden. That sounds like something that's probably gonna be hidden. And then here, I'll put this on the inside. And then have the wall continue. And yeah, there we go. Up and up and up we go. This goes up here. Okay, so there we want something to go. What the heck? Okay, we are making little lamps apparently. Okay, look at that. These are little lamps. I guess this is not a safe neighborhood if, you know, I need lamps outside. Or maybe they just like. Oh, they're clocks. Of course, they're not lamps. They're little bells. Bells, that's what they are. Ah, know your Christmas. Why don't I know my Christmas lore? um, I still need to get in the mood. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem. It's only the 2nd of December, right? I've only just, you know, only just started with the whole Christmas thing. Um, but I did want to do this stream early because, oh, I always find Slayer helps. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a bottom sure. Um, I wanted to do this stream early on in the Advent because I wanna look at this thing for an entire month, right? I'm gonna put it together, and when when December is over, I'm gonna have to put this in storage somewhere because it's a Christmas set. I might as well make the most of it. Okay, it looks like we'll make like a little nuke, like the little top bit of the roof here. Like so. Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Um, like so, and then cover it up. These on. Oh yeah, we definitely almost sort of. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and then this goes. That goes along here. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. I like it. I like it a lot. What are we gonna do here? Okay, so place one of these black pieces. Oh my goodness, the contrast against the black table, huh? That's not long enough. That one is the right one. Yeah. Oh, this looks like we're making the roof now. How are we gonna attach the roof? That's the question. I'm gonna turn it upside down. Finished off like so, and so, and so. And then there's some random red pieces that are probably important. Probably important, huh? Then we take one of these smaller ones. That goes on here. Oh, wait a second. This is a technic piece. Um, okay. So this is the roof. And now we're gonna use this red piece. Just push this on. Oh, wow. And that just slots in perfectly. Look at that. That's quite sturdy as well. That's a good use of Lego Technic. Love it. That's great. And I guess we're gonna do exactly the same. Yeah. Exactly the same but mirrored. That's a-okay though. That was not too. Like one of the sets I have is the ISS, the Lego ISS, and I can tell you, having to repeat the exact same thing for every single solar panel, which is like 8 times, that was a little bit boring at some point. That got a little bit boring. But other than that, it's a beautiful set as well with a lot of detail. Um, I think my favorite set, it does get tiring. My favorite set is the long neck that I have, based on the Horizon Forbidden West game. Um, that one I actually got on like a Amazon sale at some point, so I got pretty lucky. I'm like, oh hey, that I hadn't seen that one before, but it looks cool, and I just decided to buy it. Um, all of a sudden I had a really nice set. I think it might be my favorite. Let's see if I can actually. Can I grab that? I might actually be able to grab that. Ooh, please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. So, this. There we go. Where can I put best? This is probably my favorite set that I have built so far. As you can see, it's huge. It's proper huge. Um, and there's some movement, but overall, it is beyond amazing how sturdy it is. I love the little detail, like the little traffic light right here, which is very in keeping with the theme of the game. And I love sort of the vegetation the minifigure that comes with it is really cool as well. So this is one of my favorite sets, and the way that the legs are built and just everything is being put together is beyond amazing. USA in 100 years. Honestly, that's sort of the premise of the game. So, um, yeah, like this one was so much fun to build. There's so much detail in it, and it's so accurate. Um, yeah, it's also a great example. Let's see if I can show this. Where the parts you don't see, you can see them in the base. How messy that is. Like the underbit. It's so many just random pieces, but it all gets covered up. Um, that you get away with it. Arceus. Yeah, I can see why it reminds you of an Arceus. Um, in the Forbidden Games, this is a monster you can climb, and it's basically the same as oh, there goes a plant. I don't know where the plant went. Just put it back on there somewhere. It's basically similar to what's like one of these lookout towers in the Assassin's Creed games, or any of those games with areas where um, you just unlock areas by climbing to a high place and unlocking it. And these monsters are that, except for they move around in a small area, so makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. All right, we're gonna make a little desk. Time to make a little desk. Can't afford getting too distracted now. Want to get anywhere with this build. Amazing, these headset problems. Alright, so time to make a little bit of interior happen. Let's see what's the best. There we go. Mm. What are we building now? Oh, a bed. We're building a bed now. All right. That's important. A bed. It's very important. Um, can confirm. Yeah, the problem with Lego sets is they get dusty and they're hard to clean. I have yet to find a solution for it, but I think my solution is going to be buy a completely new um, cabinet um, where I can put a glass door in front of it. Keep all the dust out that way. So don't know how else I'm gonna keep that all nice and tidied up. So yeah, look, the bed is coming along nicely. Um, just working on putting like a nice little. There we go. That goes in there. Yeah, that fits nicely. Oh, I see. And then we use the bed to hold up this railing. Um, I supposed to fit in here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like that. Okay, so that sticks. Okay, and now we're gonna use the last two stickers. So one of the stickers is a spaceship painting. Oh, shit. So that one goes there. That's like a nice little painting. And then the last one. Dear Santa. Oh, it's a letter for Santa. I love it. It says Dear Santa on the sticker. It's a little wish list. Dear Santa. That goes on the desk. Oh, I guess this is the kids. It's the kids' bedroom. Right. Move that out of the way while we work on a table. Right now, apparently. Using telescopes as table legs. Okay, sure. If it works, it works. Telescopes? No. Telescopes? Those little things pirates use. Are they called telescopes? I don't know what the right word is. No, 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 no. This is a really swanky table, I have to say, when it comes to Christmas. I don't think that's the time of the year to go all out, so it's fair enough. And then we put little cups on there. Little decorations. And candles, apparently. That would make sense. That goes right here, the center of the house. Alright. Now we're gonna make chairs. Okay, apparently we're making multiple chairs. 4 of them to be precise. Um, Fair enough. So these are also the back rests. And then we put... Yeah, there we go. So these are little chairs. And now we just make 4 of them. It's probably easier to put these together first. There we go. And then we put... And that's gonna be the end of this. Oh, and I forgot to put a desk chair in there. Let me just quickly do that now. There we go. That's there. And that's going to be the end of this particular pack. So only have spare pieces left lying on the table. Yeah. We'll put the chest on there. Come on. There we go. That's one. Alright, it looks like 7, pack 7, finishes the exterior. No, it finishes the 2 outer roofs. So I'll do that one and then I'll call it a day because it's getting late. And I wanna order in some food in a bit. Because I'm getting hungry as well. And the last 2 sets might still take me a while. So yeah, it's also been 2.5 hours already. So want to hopefully end the stream in under at an under 3 hour mark. So it was 6. So yeah, we'll finish 7, and then that's where we will call it. And that gets most of the house done. I think 8 and 9 go into a lot of the detailing again, and we've seen that at the start of the stream. So yeah, this is the house we have so far. Next step is going to be covering up most of it with a roof. So we're going to do some sorting again before we grab all the small bits. Yeah, more Lego Techno pieces for sure. That's usually the case though. Like another set I have, that's the one you can see there in the background. It's maybe a bit hard to see. Also has quite fancy roofing, and like a lot of the support that you don't see is Lego Technic pieces based. That's a very fun roof because it has like a little stagger in there, so it actually has 2 different angles. Um, like putting the actual don't escape. Um, putting the actual angles on there, or the actual tiles on there was not the most interesting piece, but the rest of the roof was like a delight to build on. Lots of fun, amazing little building techniques were involved in that. Right, just putting all the pieces where they belong. It's always funny like when you're playing, like they all have these amazing shapes, and then sometimes it's just a brick, just normal bricks. Those are always fun. Um, Good that they're still in there, I guess, because otherwise the whole thing would become. Oh, more of the hinges. I mean that makes sense, I guess. Make things a little bit sturdier again. Gray, and then more blue goes there. Gray. All right, cool. And then we have like a bunch of white pieces here. I'll put that on the table where you can see. Put these gray ones. I'm not liking it when there's a lot of pieces of the same type. That's always a little bit of a. Oh, that's gonna be the line along the top now, so that's fair. That's fair enough. I guess that was always gonna be there. And then the final little bag of today. Sorting, sorting, sorting. Yes. Yeah, it's good to do this now. We can just start building the rest really easy and straightforward. These all seem more like one-off pieces. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Let's check to make sure they're unique. Yeah. All right. Oh shoot. Okay. Let me grab the house itself. I need that. I'm gonna do a little bit more of chimney building apparently. I thought we were done with the chimney, but it's coming back to haunt me. Coming back to haunt me. That one goes there, so that's 2 and then a 1. That leaves a gap there, but I'm guessing the gap is gonna be okay. And that's all we do. Okay, now we put the house away. Holy, okay, I see, I see. Okay, I see what we're building here. I'll try and show. Um, we're building sort of the top part of the roof. So that lines the thing that lines the top. Oh, and that's what. Yeah. Okay, I see where that's gonna go. Cool. Black piece. Brown piece. Brownish pieces. And then we add this. Oh, that's another way of doing hinges, I guess. And then we get the long black pieces here. Okay. Guessing the hinges that we have lying around here are gonna be important at some point. Right, so that, yeah, that fits almost perfectly. Yeah, okay, and then the hinges. Um, go on the inside here. Okay, that's really sturdy. That's nice. It's like 2 points of contact, so that blocks most of the movement. Alright, yeah, see that locks it in place, so I can't move it anymore. And then apparently there is gonna be more. We covered this. I mean, this is probably gonna be a connection point for the roof, if I had to guess. Finick this in here. There we go. Right, and oh, okay, and then we do more hinges. Okay, we're really making sure this is locked together. Though I guess a lot of the decisions of putting in more of these support structures sort of comes down to testing and experimenting. Yeah, that's even sturdier now. That's good. All right. Normal bricks. I was talking about them earlier. We put them on here. Put them on there. And then on one side we add another brick. On the other side we instead use the small light blue plates. And then we cover this whole thing up. This is a piece I've not seen before. Like, is this two of those flat 2x2 pieces with a center stud on them, but sort of built and fit together, which is nice. That sort of saves on having to manually put more pieces down. Right, looks good, looking good, good, good. And these go in the center. Yeah, okay, so I need to make sure these lines here are aligned because as it stands, these can slide a bit. Put the blue piece over there. So this we just cover it up, easy peasy. But this one, we actually want the thing to stick out by 2. Yeah, that's right. That adds up. Yes. Okay. Oh, dark blue. Okay, it looked black, but it's a dark blue piece. Okay, I was like, I don't have a black piece this size. So that sort of sticks out. It's not symmetrical. I don't like that, but alright. Ha! I told you I don't like it when there's lots of the same pieces, but hey, it has to be done. Can't can't be fun every day. Yeah, we're just gonna cover this entire. There's 22 of them to be precise. I haven't counted them. I wonder, are there people that, when unpacking a Lego set, start with counting everything? That to me sounds like a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That one is special. Like, it's good to check that you're nothing missing before when you're halfway through building it, because that would be awkward. Once you start it, you kind of want to finish it. I accept that. Simultaneously, do you know how long it takes? Like, this set is 1500 pieces. 1500 pieces! I'm not gonna count 1500 pieces. Alright, honestly, that really wasn't so bad. That really wasn't so bad. And I put this on there, so there's like a little thingy. Um, Now we make, what is this? A lamp. Oh, this might be a lamp that we're making right now. What am I making? That's a good question. Give me one moment. I'm making a set. And the actual set is currently the box I have disposed of in a very um, unceremonious fashion. So let me attach that quickly. I'm making Santa's Visit. It's a Christmas themed set. Oh, that way. It's a Christmas themed set. There's probably a number on it as well. 10,293. We're just following instructions on it, but it felt appropriate for the season. Right, so it's time to install this beam. onto the house. So let's see. This should hopefully fit. So this goes here. Perfect. Oh my goodness. That's honestly, I'm surprised by how sturdy that is, especially given like the distance and the hinges. Yeah, the lamp that we built sort of look on the other side, sort of almost exactly fits above the table. So yeah, no, it seems to all be coming. I love it when a plan comes together, right? And look at that. We're building more chimney. Oh, this chimney. I'm gonna have nightmares of this chimney at this rate. And I'm building the chimney wrong, even. Though I think we're almost at the top at this point, because I'm running out of grey bricks. And then we put these on there, and this on there. And that's largely it, I think. Yeah, oh, okay, and then we put the building back away, because now we're going to be building roofs. um, we start on the we start building upside down here, and then we put this little red thing in there. Again, the red thing is probably there for some kind of hidden reason. Uh, this is the right size. This is the right size. Yeah. Now you're gonna start seeing sort of how. Wait a second. Yeah, how ugly it can get if you start looking sort of beneath the Lego set in the parts you can't see. Um, there we go. Put it back up right. Let's see, what are we missing here? We need a white little bit there. We need another white bit there, and then 6x1 goes there. Alright. Yeah, these are the kind of things where like, okay, it will probably... Oh, wait a second. Oh! There we go. That's like a little concave corner. I like that. That's a good little set. And then let's see how this all adds up. So there we continue the surrounding it with these blue pieces, but also some white pieces. That's probably for. Oh, that's what I read. Really? Okay. I'm surprised at this location of the red piece, given what I know now, but don't question it, just build it, right? Isn't that the motto when you build Lego? No? Just me? Um okay, so now we're actually going to be building some Technic. The contrast on this is shit. But there you go. We put these together. So, okay, yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then we lock it up on the other side. Let's see. Hello, please work. Yay, okay. Sounds like we might need two of these. That's odd. 120 coal. Yeah, that's the naughty list. Absolutely. Okay, this goes on the bottom here. Like so. Okay. It's I'm guessing this level of freedom is important, but don't ask me why. Time to put in some details. Oh, I see. Um, all right. I'll try and show this to you, but I'm not yet entirely sure. I think I put this on here. Oh, 1 over. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So you put this on here, right? So now the roof is just hanging there. And I guess the idea is that oh, look at that! It fits perfectly. Oh, wow. That is impressive. And then from down here, it doesn't look so bad. It looks like it's held up by wooden beams. That's I like that. All right. I guess yeah, okay, flick it back. All right. Now the other side. See, how do people come up with this stuff? How do people come up with all this stuff? Lots of building, I guess. Lots of lots of building and just freestyling, I'm guessing, is the answer here. Doesn't make it any less imposing. The Lego creation stuff, yes, it is such a beautiful platform to make things on. Absolutely. Especially when you sort of see what's all possible, right? And that is one of the things. Um, that's one of the things that I really like about building, like buying these sets. Like you learn so many new ways of building it. Not that I have any intention of really starting to build a lot of Lego without following instructions, like sort of manually creating things. But I just love the creativity that people come up with when it comes to these sets. Be tempted for some of those retro. Oh, the retro arcade ones are. Yeah, they look really good. They look really good for sure. I think the one I am very um, tempted by is the Lego Concorde. Apparently, it has functional landing gear, which is insane. Like the ability to literally extract and lift up landing gear with like a little lever. Like the amount of Lego Technic that must be hidden inside of it must be ridiculous. So um, that's one I've been eyeing myself. But yeah, Lego is unfortunately not cheap. But you get a lot of value out of it, I feel as well. Perseverance Mars rover. Oh, that's cool. Need to take a look at it later. I know Curiosity. I know Lego has. Um, Let me actually check that link quickly. Oh wow, that's amazing. I think there's a Perseverance Lego set. out there. Yeah, I don't do a lot of like the metal and actual electricity building, but my God, this sounds like a great way to get into it with like the programming and soldering. Like I've done a little bit of soldering in the past, but very little. So I'm always scared to get into it. But if you have like instructions that tell you exactly what to do, I might be tempted. That's a really good. I love that these things are becoming a little bit more mainstream again. Like there might have been a day where this was super nerdy, but yeah, I feel um we're definitely getting a more being a nerd is more socially accepted. Oh, it's all step by step. Yeah, that's great. Um, some really cool stuff. All right, that's the other one. The other bit of the roof fits in right here, and then we slide it back until it. Oh, oh, that is so satisfying. You have no idea how satisfying it is to just push it back, and it fits there exactly. Oh my goodness. That's Lego for you. That's Lego. But that's it. That's I think where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna try and put it sort of in the center. See if I can lift up. Yeah, put there we go. Sort of move it there. Come on, come on, come on. Move it back. Can I? There we go. That works. Um, yeah. That's where we leave it for today. I think I'm getting hungry. There's 2 more bags to go. We're over the 3-hour mark. But yeah, basically the only thing is, yeah, we would build up another roof up here. Um, I'll still do that. I will probably not record it. Barbecue ribs. Oh, that sounds good. I'll probably not record the rest of the build, but I'll definitely share some pictures in our Discord. Um, in our Discord server. Once this is done, and once I found a good place for it. I don't know yet where to put it. Um, but yeah, no, this was lovely. I had a really good afternoon. As a reminder, this is part of our advent calendar, where we do something different every day, and I think building a Lego set definitely counts as different. Um, we have all kinds of streams coming up. We have events coming up in both RuneScape 3 and Old School RuneScape, so go check those out on our Discord server if you're interested. I'll make sure that they are actually listed in our events list in Discord sometime today, so you can just subscribe and join. Next week will be another big weekend for streaming. On Friday we have Cireon. He will be doing a Metroid Prime randomizer. I'll be doing a Twilight Princess randomizer on Saturday. And on Sunday, Darkest Night, we'll be streaming Baldur's Gate. So lots of streams next week. Gonna be absolutely lovely. Um, and we're doing this for a good cause. So mental health care is unfortunately a little bit of a taboo. But for some people, it is not financially attainable. So Rise Above the Disorder, or RAD, helps with that, helps with putting people in contact with the right therapist, and helps pay for their therapy if necessary. So they offer really cheap therapy, but if even that is not possible, if even $50 is not possible, then they will pay for the entire therapy, which is great. So please check out the Tiltify page and donate if you can. But that's been me. I wish you a great rest of Advent. And until a future stream, toodles.